Hey, what's up Earth? It's Spaceman Matt. Hope everybody had a good holiday season and a happy new year. And I hope 2021 is better for everybody than 2020 was. Now, I hope you got everything you wanted for the holidays. I was lucky enough to get Baby Yoda, or the child. And later this season we learned his name was Grogu, so if you don't know that yet, that's spoilers, sorry about that. I got this directly from the Disney store online, Shop Disney. This one comes with a remote control. I'm not sure they all do come with that. I'll be showing you that later. I'm going to unbox it now, and we'll show you that later. It has, let's see, on the back you'll see it has the different things that it can do. Take a closer look at that. It says it can follow, play hide and seek. There's some curious motions and sounds. And the content list is one plush, one remote control, one accessory, which I imagine is the necklace there, the little skull necklace, and an instruction sheet. So let me unbox it now, and I'm going to pause the video or stop the video, and then I'll read the instructions and figure out how to play with it. So let's unbox it for those of you who are big on unboxing. And there are a lot of little ties and stuff holding him in. Oh, before I do that, let's see, it does have a Try Me feature. And it does have, I guess it's sold in France, the child in English, in French it says l'enfant. And this is either kanji or Chinese characters. It's the same thing really, but this says movable plush toy in Chinese or Japanese kanji, and it doesn't really say the child though. It's if it was the child, it would say Haitsu in Chinese, or Kodomo in Japanese. I asked somebody what this says, and I mean it doesn't say child or doesn't say child or anything else. It just says it's a movable plush toy. So I'm going to unbox it now. Let me see if I can get my trusty scissors. That came out pretty easily. It's the remote, although it's attached to something else on the bottom. I want to also, but yeah, that's the other thing. Sorry, I started to unbox it. It does have a Try Me feature that I wanted to show you. Let's see where you're supposed to put it. Oh, there it goes. Look. That was interesting. Did something else before. No, I used it before, so I think it's got, I don't know if it's got Parkinson's or it's using the force there. So let's continue to unbox it. Just try not to, it's kind of dangerous there. I got the necklace, but then the tie is right next to it. So I'll try to cut it without breaking the necklace. Yeah, it's not easy. It might be better to open the back up this way. There we go. Let's see, if we open the back up first, it may be easier to open. Got a lot of tape here, keeping it closed. Back here, keeping the necklace in place. Loose. This is better than cutting it directly. that's his little necklace there, and it has these little two little clasps there that you can put it together. Let me see if I get them out of the box first, then we'll put on the necklace. Lots of tape on this. That came out. Just like a box holding it in place. I'm not sure that's holding his feet in place. So that really didn't do anything. It just kind of prevents him from falling back, I guess. Wrist controller here. This also. This whole thing lifts out. I found the instructions. Instructions are there. Star Wars: The Mandalorian. That's the show in case you haven't seen it. Don't have Disney Plus. That's the show it's from. So I think it's best if you can lift this all out of here, get this off. And then there's this, the stuff is all in the back there to remove. Those wheels. I saw another one demonstrated where it didn't have the wheels. I think it was just like kind of, or the remote. I think it just kind of wobbled and stuff in place. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry about that. You okay? I wasn't too happy with that. So I gotta get you out of the box. And not easy. That's a little Velcro. So I got the remote out. There's the remote. Take a look and figure out how to use it. I'm assuming all the batteries, since he's moving, I'm assuming all the batteries are included, but I'll have to look at the instructions and see. I see I might need batteries for the remote, so that may take me a little while. Hopefully I have the batteries. It has these things on the bottom. It's like if I take off the tape and twist them, I'll be able to remove him. Take him off. Oh, still have more tape on it. A little more tape there. Easy. That takes that off. I got one more on the bottom to remove, and that should do it. There we go. Alright, he's free, I think. Yep, he's all free and clear. There he is. Do a demo one more time. He's got like a button under his tunic. Up there, he's using the Force. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video, take a time to look at the instructions, and then we'll play with it for a little bit, okay? I'll be back soon. Okay, here's a little update before we do the whole thing. So, Grogu, I put the necklace on him, first of all. So there, the necklace is on him. It does have that clasp in the back. It just clasps together around him, so that's done. Got some piece of cardboard there. As for the remote needs batteries. It had a screw-on cover. Had a get by Phillips head screwdriver, and had to put batteries in it. Grogu apparently has batteries. We can take a look real quick and see what kind of batteries he has in his base. It apparently comes with batteries ready to go, so you could do the demo and stuff. And right now I have so he's got 3 modes: demo mode, on and off. There's a switch on the bottom. I'll show you. Let me get this together. So I had to screw back on the cover after I put the batteries in. So on the bottom is his battery case. Just curious to see what kind. It's not too clear from the instructions as to what kind of batteries were included or not. So I don't know what he takes. So I'm unscrewing the bottom with my Phillips head screwdriver. Took a little bit to get it out. Okay. So it looks like it uses, you can see the bottom there, it comes with 4 AA batteries already in the base. Put that back on. It's actually on the on mode now. But I'm going to pause the video again and figure out how to play with it based on the instructions that came with it, and I'll do a demo. I may not be able to do everything. I'm going to try, because I think it really has to be on the floor to do a complete demo. And I don't know if I'm really set up to do that. I'll have to take, it'll be a little difficult for me. But I'll give it a try and see. We'll demonstrate on the desk first, and then maybe we'll try the floor demo. Okay, so there he is there. He looks like he's ready to go. But I'm going to read the instructions first to make sure I know what I'm doing. So I had a little time to play with him, and let's see. I'm curious to see if this will fit on my adult wrist. I don't know. So this is a little, the remote control is you can wear on your wrist. I guess maybe conceal it under your clothes a bit. So I think that maybe you can get people to think that he's moving autonomously, but it does require. You can move autonomously. And you can move him around with this. You can still press the demo button, and he walks around a bit now that he's on the normal mode. And look, this fits on my wrist, so I can. So if you're an adult child like I am, you can play with this too. So so I'll show you the remote. So. The red light indicates that it's on. This is the joystick. You can move him back and forth with that. The orange button is for just to move his head, basic movements, head action, it says here. Then let's see. The yellow button is the follow and survive mode. I'll have to demonstrate on that on the floor if I can. And then let's see, the red button on the bottom is curious mode. The child will walk around and explore the room. And then the purple button is the force. The blue button is the hide and seek mode. And the green button, he makes sounds. So I'll demonstrate each button that I can on the table, then we'll try. So I'm not going to be able to do follow, survive, or the curious mode, or the hide and seek mode. I'll have to see if I can put him on the floor. I'm going to have to stop the video again to see if I can put him on the floor to do all that. But let's see, let's take a look at the buttons that I can demonstrate now. So the orange button moves his head. So there we go. The purple button, he does the force there. He uses the force. Yeah. So it is kind of the motors and stuff. It is kind of noisy. with all. He's kind of a noisy toy. You can hear all the gears and stuff moving in him. What's the other thing? Let's see. So, what else can I demonstrate? So that's the force, the head action. Oh yeah, the joystick. So you can move. So the joystick in the middle here, you can move it back and forth wherever you want to move and have him go walk around the room. Let's see if we can get him closer to the camera. Oops, wrong way. And then you can use the force on you. So you can have him, walk around the room and do that under your command. Oops. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I missed out on that I can demonstrate on the table? I think that's all I can do for the table. I did have him, if you press this button on, he'll move around a bit, but he doesn't sense the edge. Unfortunately, he doesn't sense the edge of the table, and I could probably demonstrate him on the table. So, oops. Hello. So it does a little more. It's kind of like a demo, but he moves a little bit on his own, as opposed to demo mode where he's stationary. But I can't. He'll fall off the table. At least I have a sensor. Force again. So let me see if I can arrange. I'm gonna have to pick up the camera and see if I can film him on the floor and see how he works in those other modes. So you're gonna have to give me a few minutes, and I'll try to figure that one out here. Okay, hold on. Baby Yoda on the floor. I'm gonna try. I think he shuts. So even though his power is on, he shuts off automatically. So let me just hit this button here, the orange button, see if I can get his head moving. Yep. There he is. Okay, so the orange button's a good way to make sure that he's working and activated. If you leave him idle too long, he'll shut off automatically, probably to save batteries. So you got to turn him off and then back on again. So that could be frustrating for kids who are playing with him. So that orange button you can hit to make sure he moves his head around like you saw, and make sure he's on. I'm going to try the yellow button as the follow mode. This worked when I tried it. We'll see if he'll follow me. So, see how you Grogu. Come back. Come this way, Grogu. You see me? Come, follow. Follow. He's having a good time. I guess he said I'm not good with this. Usually I have a stationary camera, so I'm not usually good with this tracking business. Come towards me. So he is following. I have the remote on my wrist, and he is following me. See if I can get him to stop following. Now if we look, let's see. No, he's still following. He's following the remote, so that's good. He doesn't appear to... I'm going to move him back over here. He doesn't appear to see stuff. So if those infrared sensors were supposed to help him avoid obstacles and stuff, they're not working. It works worse than my my Roomba. It doesn't avoid it. It works worse than my Roomba, which doesn't avoid the obstacles either. So let's see. So we did the following. There's like a red button. See the red button on the bottom there. That's the curious mode. You should walk around. So you should walk around and avoid things, I think. It's the curious mode, it's called. So he makes some sounds and he moves. See, now he doesn't see that. I don't know if he's supposed to be able to see that. He's kind of stuck there. Before, Now to get him out, I was using the Force now. I don't know if the Force is going to get you out of this one, Baby Yoda. I don't know, Grogu. I think you're stuck there. So, and if that's the case, you can move him with the, so there, oops, let's see. So there's a toggle switch in the middle there. And that I can move him back and forth with that. You can change his direction. So I'm doing a lousy job photographing this. I usually, I'm only on the tripod there. I don't usually take things up. But let's see, what's the other mode? The other mode is hide and seek, which let's see, so hide and seek's the blue button on the right. So I'll have to go hide first. Let's see if he comes and finds me. So I'm going to go hide behind the refrigerator there and see if he'll come find me. Oh, there's Grogu there. I have to keep him on screen. He's so small. I think he's probably to scale, but he's very small. So was the puppet in the Mandalorian. So let's see. So I'm going to hit the hide and seek button. In 10 seconds he's supposed to come find me. Not sure if that worked. Okay. Okay, so that did it. So he's supposed to come and hide me. I'm hiding from him. He's going to hit that tripod. I don't think he sees it. I'm going to move it out of the way for him. Yep. I think about it. Yeah. So when I give him, I'm sorry, no. So when I give him, when I put the remote down by him, he's found me, and I just uses his little force power there, handshake there, to find me, to say that he's found me. Let's go back to the desk and I'll talk about pros and cons and some other things that I might have forgotten to mention. So here is Baby Yoda back on the table. So the concerns I had with him was that I'm not sure if those sensors that he's supposed to have in front and one in the back there are actually working. He didn't seem to be able to avoid obstacles. I'm not clear from the instructions that he's supposed to be able to do that or not. That's a little vague. Everything else seemed to be able to work. He was able to do the following. He was able to do the hide and seek without getting, but he still got caught up in obstacles, unfortunately. Just about his skin seems to be like a latex on this part. Underneath his hands, under his robes, it's like a polyester, soft material. I'm assuming he's pretty sturdy. I would think it's possible that younger kids would get a little frustrated with playing with him. And if you're going to give this to a younger child, it's supposed to be for 3 and up, according to the package. But if you're going to give it to, I'd say anybody under 6, I would suggest definitely that you would want to play with them and make sure they get accustomed to using it without getting frustrated. And you'll know your kids, sometimes that some kids are more mature than others, and they'll be able to play with it without any problem. I think for bigger kids and adult kids like myself, this would be a fun toy overall. Again, he doesn't seem to be able to sense. You got to be careful the way you play with him. He doesn't seem to be able to sense edges either. But that's all overall. And for $60, it's okay. That's what I paid for it from the Disney store. You may be able to get it cheaper than that. It may become more expensive if it's a collectible item. I don't know, depending on when you're watching this video, you'll see. one way or the other. So I would consider doing a contest to give away this Baby Yoda. It would be this one, the way he's working now, whether he's really working or not. I was just checking out other videos and see if they have the same kind of problems with play. And unfortunately, I didn't do a great job of filming him on the floor, but I don't have time to reshoot it. So that's going to have to, have to work with that, unfortunately. I would be encouraged to do a contest if I get enough subscribers. So if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel. If I get enough subscribers by, I don't know, the end of the month, maybe early February, I may consider giving him away in a contest. Otherwise, the child is mine. But, if I get enough subscribers, that may be worth my while to give it away. But, right now, as of this video, I only have 33 subscribers. And I really need to have 1,000, to be able to monetize my channel. So that's what I'm looking to do. So if you can subscribe to this video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, I might be encouraged to do it to a giveaway contest. Alright, so Baby Yoda is going to tell you, may the Force be with you. I was going to use the Force on you anyway. There we go. Okay, say bye, Baby Yoda. Grogu. He said, we'll see you next time. Alright, thanks for watching.
Subscribe
Bye.
to Spaceman Matt's Sci-Fi Vlog today. The fate of the world depends on it, I guess.